This right here is the Atlantic Monthly Magazine. This was published in the year 2000 of January. And notice on the front here, the diffusionists have landed. Now, I want to say just a word about the word diffusion. How many people here read the Book of Mormon? Can I see a show of hands? Great, thanks. I have to do that because it's just a good feeling to see 100% go up. Okay, now what's neat about this is that everybody in here, you are a diffusionist by default. You can't get away. If you believe and accept the fact that Lehi and family crossed the waters into the promised land by boat, you are a diffusionist. But what is taught in our schools today, elementary, middle school, high school, universities, is the theory of isolationism. What that simply means is that the Western Hemisphere peoples developed totally independent of the Eastern Hemisphere peoples. No cross communication across either ocean, Pacific or Atlantic. And that's what I'm saying did not happen. And of course, to accept the Book of Mormon, obviously that did not happen because they did cross the waters. The Native Americans have many stories in their oral history of other peoples coming to this land and mixing with them, showing up and living together in peace and harmony, and sometimes getting a little trouble and not getting along. But in this magazine, what's really interesting is Vine Deloria Jr., who is a Native American. He's a spokesperson for the Native American community. Vine was the guest speaker at a large archaeological and anthropological conference. And in that evening, he gave his address about his people. At the end of his talk, one of the anthropologists asked the always recurring question. They said, Vine, tell us, where did your people come from before they arrived in North America? And of course, he was fully expecting the Bering Sea answer, and Vine shocked the whole audience with his reply. And that's in this article in this magazine. And this is what Mr. Deloria said. He said, my people left a land in turmoil. We crossed the Atlantic Ocean in boats. We sailed into the St. Lawrence Seaway, settled the Great Lakes of North America, and then spread through all the land. Well, as soon as he had said this, a great murmur went through all the audience of the professionals. I mean, they were just absolutely stunned at Mr. Deloria's response. And then finally, when it calmed down, one of them said, Vine, we've supported the Native American community and all these things. We've supported the NAGPRA Act and help you get established and get your things back from the museums for reburial, etc., etc. Why have you waited all this time to make this type of statement and tell us this? And Vine paused for a minute and he said very carefully, you never asked. Now, isn't that the truth? We have never accepted or paid much attention to the oral history of the Indians of North America. We'll take the history and the legends of Central America, we'll take the history and the legends of South America and of Hawaii, but North America has been totally ignored. And that's the things we're going to see here tonight also, because I go after the oral histories of the Native Americans, and they really support diffusionists, and they support the Book of Mormon.